What's up, everybody? Another day of push and record and talking to y'all. And today we're talking about how to actually journal the right way to change your life. You know, for a couple years now, I've been journaling. I've tried a couple different ways of doing it. And first off, like, why I feel like journaling is super important is I'm a true believer in writing things down is the best way to change things in your life. Like if you write things down, if it's an idea, just in general, you won't forget it. It feels like it really solidifies it in reality, for me at least. And once I started realizing that, because I always used to do like checklists on like a post-it or something, but having it in an actual journal just makes it something that you can always refer back to. And I found other things I could be doing in my journal that would be helping me out in my daily life. And I've kind of refined it down to making it as simple as possible. So I'll share that with you today. And I found a journal that actually works perfect for me, because I wanted to have something that had like a physical calendar and also like a daily kind of like section for every day, and very simple. It has a little bit of structure, so it's not completely blank and you have to write all your titles out. But the one I found, which will be in the description, there'll be a link for it that you guys can grab, is very simple. It's on Amazon, and I like it because the calendar thing is super important for me. I know everyone's like, you could do this on your phone, but like having like a physical calendar that I can write important stuff on for a whole year out. Like say something comes up for like 2 months from now and I need to write it down on a date. It'll always be there, and it's like a place I know that has my important information. On the days that I have things, like I'll write them there, whether it's also like maybe paying a credit card bill or something else like that. Everything I try to put down in that calendar that's going to be important for me. Anytime like I have like a date, an engagement, a go see a show that I need to go to, it goes on that physical calendar. And then what I like about this planner is also at the beginning of every week on Sunday, it kind of has like a weekly, like, what are you going to get done this week? And then you could use the days to break down all those goals. Each day has like a to-do list that you can just write down. For me, it's like walk, YouTube, push-ups, like anything I have to get done that day. It has like a section for top 3 tasks. And then also a section that I think is super important that people don't think about a lot, which is, what are you grateful for? And if you take a moment to think about what you're grateful for every day, it really helps you stay humble, helps you stay focused on why you're doing the stuff you're doing. Most days it's like my fiance that I'm thankful for, but it could be like your laptop, it could be your cell phone, it could be internet, it could be the fact that you can walk. Like all these things are important, but you just forget about them, and then you just take these things for granted. So every day you got to try to write down something that you're grateful for, and it'll give you more worth, I feel like, in your day, just knowing that like at the end of the day, when things might not be going exactly how you planned, there's already things that you in your life that you are grateful for, that are there and that you don't want to take for granted. So that's an important part of it. And also writing down like a checklist of things to do, like knocking out those things. You can push it to the next day if you don't complete it, but at least you have like a running list of stuff that you need to get done. Another thing that I really think is like a bonus thing that you could do, and this is extra, but on your calendar, you'll have things that you wrote down that you're gonna do, and then you like do them. But maybe if you also go back every day and try to write down like the most important thing you did that day or the most memorable thing that happened that day in your calendar, you can kind of always go back and see what happened that day. And because you wrote down something every day, it really helps with like memory and remembering like things that happened in your life. So many benefits. Like inside of this journal that's in the description that you can just get, there's all these motivational quotes from important people all stuff that I talk about on this YouTube channel. So like some days I might like be like, I don't have a great topic. I could open up any page that has one of those quotes in this journal that's printed on there and talk about a quote that just like opens up my thinking of a whole bunch of things in my life. So there's that benefit of it. But having a journal that you can always go to that has all your information, all your good ideas, everything that you wrote down so you don't forget, important dates, important engagements, everything is important. There's a lot more room in those journals for like notes and for like vision boards and stuff, but I like to keep it basic because otherwise when you start adding too many things, you stop doing it. Just like this video. Like I'm trying not to overthink about like all the things I'm like want to say in these videos. It's like I come up with a topic, I do it. Don't overthink it. Same thing with journaling. Like if you tend to write more, if you figure out new ways, like your water intake, like how much you're like watering the plants, whatever it is, like all that stuff will help. But like keep it simple so you do it every day. And some days you might miss. Some days I do miss journaling. But don't let that like stop you from journaling again and getting back on. Most weeks, like towards the end of the week, I might forget. But even on the weekends, having like a to-do list or writing in my journal is super important. But come around Monday, I'm back on the list, writing things down, trying to get motivated for the week. The best thing to do is like the night before, try to write down what you got to do tomorrow so you always have a purpose the next day. There's never a wasted day or things that you don't know what you're going to do the next day. And that's how you keep it going. And that's how you journal and keep it simple. So those would be my tips. Hopefully journaling will bring you a lot of like benefits that's brought to my life. I think it will. Just try it. Like try it for a month and see like how organized and how much like great things come out of it. And it helps you stay consistent. So that's pretty much all I got for this one, guys. My name is Sai. I'm an actor, creative director, and daily YouTuber, and I help creatives like yourself take what you love and turn it into something real and build a life that actually works. So if you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. If this type of content resonates with you, like please subscribe to the channel. We're doing great stuff over here. In the comments below, let me know like how do you journal, like what is the best way that you found like to stay on top of your stuff. Like are you a checklist person? Do you write in it every day? I would love to know your journaling techniques in the comments. And then also in the description we got the link for the journal that I actually use, that I use every day, I use today. Grab that up. I would recommend getting one every year and keeping up with it. Also, there's a bunch of books there that you could also check out that have helped me out, and I think it will bring a lot of value to you guys. The school community's in there. It's free. Join it. You can talk to me every day, every week. We're doing some cool stuff in there. So looking for dope people to come join the community. If that's you, hit the school community link in the description. And also, YouTube is popping up these videos on your screen recommending you're going to really like them. And I know you will, so do that. All right, guys, you're not behind. You're just getting started. So let's build this life on purpose. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.